Good afternoon, folks. It is Tuesday, April 28th, and at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, 67 degrees, I believe, and I'm back at it. My back is feeling better, and I'm going for a walk. It's going to be a muddy walk because of all the rain we got yesterday. But, well, and this morning. Whew. I'm going up a hill, so. I see this little guy hanging down. I was able to catch him and slow him down for a minute. And I'm going to release him. Let him go. Whoop, there he goes. Alrighty. So I got to get back at it. It's been a little over a week since I've been able to walk. And so I got to start over again. Get built back up again, but that's okay. All right, let's see how far I go. Finally made it to the top. It's so funny how much the forest has changed in a little over a week since I've been able to walk. I gotta figure out a way to get through these mud puddles or get around them without sinking up. Whew. But it's nice and breezy, cool. Great day to be walking. Tim's back home to take care of the cows now, so which he took care of them earlier this morning, or earlier today. And he's gone now to help a friend. And so I said I was going for a walk while he's gone to help a friend. Whew. Sorry about that. But God's given us another glorious day today. Another peaceful day. And I did check my shoes before I put them on this morning, my hiking shoes, make sure I didn't have any visitors in them. Because I most definitely don't want to put my foot in with another snake in them, like I did with my rubber boots the other day to go down to the farm, go down to the cows. Luckily, it was just a brown earth snake. They're not dangerous, but still scary when you feel something up under the arch of your foot, and then you dump it out and it winds up being a snake. I thought maybe it was a wadded up sock or something that got left in there. I didn't know what it was. I just knew there was something in there. But luckily it didn't get irritated and bite at me or anything, which I didn't have my shoe on for long. I took like just a few steps. I'm like, okay, something's in my boot. I got to get it out. And it was a snake. Don't know how long it'd been in there. It must have crawled in the garage at some point and then crawled up and into my boot, because my boots stay in the garage, and they'd been in the garage for, I hadn't worn them in over a year, so who knows how long the little booger'd been in there. But I think I'm going to try to make just sort of a short walk up to the swing, maybe. Check out the overlook. See how everything looks up there. A little bit of raindrops falling on me off of the trees. good to be back out. Alrighty. So just made it to the junction of the South Loop Trail and the main trail. So I'm going to continue down through the main trail. Let's see if I can make it down through here without slipping and sliding any. But there's a good possibility I will slide a lot. Alright, check back with you later. I know my back's all better, but from sitting around for a week, not being able to walk much, move much, my knees have gotten sore because they were used to walking, and I haven't been able to do that in a week. So now my knees have gotten stiff. So this would be a good stretch out for them. All the rain this morning has gotten the little streams flowing again. So that's good. More water for all of the animals that rely on it. So I would make better time if I'd stopping and playing in the water. Big grape looking thing. I do have my 17-pound backpack on today, so let's hope that this doesn't set me back any. I don't think it will, because my back's feeling pretty good now. So yep, everything's flowing really good. All the frogs are super fast. I can't ever catch them. As soon as they barely get a hint of me coming across, they're jumping for deep cover. So seeing a big puddle like this makes me think of my grand dog Sam. He would have such a ball. Oh, he would run and play, and oh, he'd have so much fun and be so nasty by the time we got back home. And there's more of them. They're kind of taking over now, where all the other little flowers are fading out. So, really neat, really cute. It's nice to see different species of flowers. I don't think these have been up before. Very pretty. All different species of flowers. Just nature's beauty. This is another reason I don't get far either, because I like to stop and take pictures of the flowers and just admire all the beauty that's along the trail. That's what we have to do. Sometimes forget about all the other stuff and just take in the beauty. Well, we got a tree down. It's okay, I can get around it. Looks like an old pine that finally turned loose and fell. So, oh no, I guess the wind twisted it around and broke it off. Now to maneuver around it and through it. Oh. Let's see. Right down those little ones. I guess I'll try to step right through this opening right here. That's low enough. Let's do the other leg first. I'll get back to you when I get over it. All right, I made it through right over there. Had to hang on to this limb, go off the edge, and come around and hold on to this limb and go off the edge. But I made it through safely. We'll do it again when we come back. I might try to go under the upper end over there when I come back. We'll see. Upper Billy Goat's Gruff Trail. I haven't been up it in a while. So Upper Billy Goat's Gruff. The green base to the spider lilies are starting to come up. Here in maybe another month they may start blooming. They're very pretty. They kind of have a base kind of like tulips or something. And they have a very pretty white flower that comes up. It kind of looks like it's got spider legs and all on it. It's very beautiful. I'm heading on up to the, about tripped over a stick. Heading on up to the swing overlook area, Grand View, whatever you want to call it. I'll probably stop up here at this bench and take me a little breather. Everything is so green out through here now. Can't hardly see through the trees. You used to see the rock garden trail up there, but can't see the rocks now. So, onward and upward. Made it to the bench. It's about 1.5 miles from my house. So I'll stop here and take a little bit of a breather. Let my body and legs rest for a few minutes. And then I'll continue on up this way. Or that way. Alright, break time is over. So now to head on up toward the Grand View. And let's see how things look up there. It's about 3/4 of a mile hike on up from here. So, but it's all uphill. Slow, gradual climbing. A few parts get a little bit steep, but we'll just mosey on up through here. Do you see what I see down there? I almost stepped on the little booger. A little bitty baby turtle. I almost stepped on him. He's so tiny. Let's see if I can get down here close enough. He'll probably whip around and bite at me, but see how tiny he is? I'll probably be looking for these little guys all the way up through here now. Or girls. It could be little girls. I don't know. But I just happened to look down and saw it. I know there's got to be more than just the one. But maybe it's the only one out moving today. He's just so tiny. Alright. And I'd said I hadn't seen anything today, but I guess this is where all the critters are roaming up here. As long as those are the only critters I see, I'll be happy. Don't want to see anything any bigger. Or any other bad slithery critters. I tried to stop watching the ground so much so that I could enjoy walking. And that was what I see. Here. All right. So I'm going to stop looking at the ground again and just pay attention, look up and watch ahead of me. Just so you get a perspective as to how thick and lush and green everything is up here now. Used to, at this point, you could see all the way up to the overlook, to the clearing, and know that you're almost there. But now, you can't hardly see anything. The last of the little steep climb is over with. It's just this little gradual walk. I am almost there. Oh, nice and breezy, beautiful view. I'm going to take a sit down for a few minutes. I'm going to make me a protein shake while I'm sitting here. I have my powder in this one bottle and some Element drink mix in the other. Pour in about 8 ounces of water. I used to mix it before I left and drank it like an hour or so later, and then I got to reading on the instructions. It said to drink it within 10 minutes of mixing. So. Makes about 9 ounces. I put a little too much water in it, but it'll be all right. And then so I'm going to drink that, and I'll eat me a strawberry yogurt squeeze, and that will be my lunch. Let y'all take in a little bit of a panoramic view for a few minutes while I'm relaxing, feeling the breeze. Watching the clouds roll by. I just now noticed on my yogurt pouches, the little cow has his map and the strawberry has his compass. They are going on a trip, going on a walk somewhere, on an adventure. All right, break time is over. It's getting a little chilly sitting up here. The wind's nice and strong, and it's kind of cool. Probably feels like it maybe only be 60 sitting up here. I think my phone said it was 63, feels like 61. Excuse me for the burp. But it's much cooler than that when this wind picks up, so I got to get moving. Wet t-shirt and shorts is not too good of a combination up here. All right, I'm going to head on home. It's kind of a spooky day today, walking up on this upper part, because everything's just, I mean, the birds are singing and all, but everything's just so still and quiet, and it's overcast. It just kind of makes it kind of eerie and spooky walking. I think it's just because everything's so thick and green. I had gotten so used to seeing everything, no leaf cover. It just makes it a little bit eerie. But it's all right. I'm a big girl. God's going to take care of me, so I'm not worried. I've got to work on my backpack when I get home, or before I walk again, or sometime or another, and kind of reposition stuff. I have a lot of I'll be quiet for a minute and see if y'all can hear all the squeaking and the popping and all the noises my pack's making. So it's a little annoying when you're walking. All right, so I'm back at the tree, trying to figure out which way I want to go now. I think I might try to just see if I can get down low enough and go under. Lay my poles across right there. See if I can do this. Oh, I can't get down that low. Nope, I can't get down that low. So I'm gonna have to do the go around again. It's going off the edge. I don't really like this, but as long as I hold on to this limb and get back up here. Oh, wrong limb there. Now I gotta go back around this limb here. It's got the best opening. And then the foot goes up and over right there. This foot comes up and over right there. All right, made it. Now I gotta get my sticks. Yeah, that was much easier than trying to get up or get down and go under. I don't go down and under too well anymore. But I made it. Oh, it's been a great day. Short hike, but a great one. I'm probably within a mile from my house. I'm back to the junction of roller coaster, Midway, upper roller coaster, first food plot, Peachtree area, and I'm going this way to go down to my house. I didn't think to call my friend and neighbor Joy to see if she wanted to come walk with me until after I was done halfway up through here. And I figured it was too short of notice for her, so that's why I didn't call her. Work on this little hole right here again, get it draining. Worked on this little hole here, got it flowing again for a little bit. I know it will probably clog back up again later on and it won't all get drained, but and it's okay because the frogs love being in here. Alrighty, I'll continue on to the house. At least you can still see the Billy Goat Gruff Trail pretty good up through there. Right over in this direction it turns and goes up the side up there up to the upper road. Right up in there is where it kind of cuts back and goes on up that way. All right, so that has drained down a pretty good bit since I came through. I opened up the little way over there so it could drain more. So it's drained down a pretty good bit. All right, folks, I'm on my last little, maybe 1/10 of a mile to my house, 1 to 2/10 from my house. And figured I'd do the end of the day recap. Tuesday, April 28th at 3:50 in the afternoon. I'll probably wind up doing about 4.5 or so miles by the time I get home. I'll take a screenshot at the end. And then I'll also, if you like the video, if you would like, comment, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And I hope y'all have had a good day. The Lord has blessed us with a good one. And we'll see you tomorrow. All right, I hope y'all have a good evening. Later. Hiker Nut out.